12 hidden details and Easter eggs in Ne Zaha, the Devil Boys make trouble in the Sea One. White Dragon Horse's mother appears on the screen. Everyone knows White Dragon Horse, but have you ever wondered who his mother is? In Ne Zaha2, this mysterious character finally makes his debut. It turns out that White Dragon Horse is the son of Ao Run, the Dragon King of the West Sea. This time, White Dragon Horse's mother Ao Run not only makes a stunning appearance, but also demonstrates an astonishing ability. The sky-splitting claw can easily tear apart space, and this ability is miraculously attached to the nails. The nails can also be removed freely, which is really ingenious. It is worth mentioning that Deep Palace Leopard's new weapon, Sky-Splitting Thunderbow Whip, is a fusion of the sky-splitting move of the Dragon King of the West Sea, which doubles its power. The mystery of the groundhog is revealed in the second part. Is the mysterious animal that caused the audience to speculate in the film a groundhog or a capybara? The director cleverly revealed the answer with sound, and it is undoubtedly a groundhog. In addition, the barrier beast in the first part reappeared, and they are groundhogs. He shirked responsibility and fought with a real person. He said, "What are you fighting for?" Fight a big watermelon. It not only made people laugh, but also looked like the classic animated short film, Fight a Big Watermelon, directed by Jiaozi in 2008, which paid tribute to the black myth identity of Wuliang Xianweng. Wuliang Xianweng's image and the identity of Yuanshi Tianzun's eldest disciple coincided with the South Pole Xianweng in Fengxian's interpretation. However, in this film, he was called the Black Myth version of South Pole Xianweng. The reasons are self-evident. South Pole Xianweng is always accompanied by Changsho Xianhei and has Lu Tong and He Tong around him. In Ne Zaha2, although these elements are not directly presented, they are implied in another form, which seems to be the identity of Shiji Niang. The huge treasure in the trailer of Wan Shijiwei is, as the audience expected, Lady Shiji. Her vomit is all stone. This setting perfectly fits the legend of Wan Shi, the prototype of which is Lady Shiji. The appearance of Lady Shiji undoubtedly adds a bit of mystery and horror to the film. The relationship between Hu Lijing and Ne Zaha in kicking the tendon. In the first part, Ne Zaha failed to kick the tendon with Li Jing, which became a great regret. In Ne Zaha2, this regret was finally made up. Although Madame Yin often accompanied Ne Zaha in kicking the tendon, Ne Zaha could no longer share this happy time with his father. This detail makes people feel sorry for Ne Zaha's fate. Talking about the place 6, the brotherhood between Ne Zaha and Ao Bing. Ne Zaha's claim to be the third prince is not groundless. Fu Jinjia and Mu Jia made a stunning appearance in the end credits. Ao Bing also mentioned his two brothers, Ao Jia and Ao Ying. Ao Bing made a good impression with this setting. The brotherhood between Ne Zaha and Ao Bing was deeply displayed in the film. The small supporting role of Chihai Yasha made a big difference. The Sea Yasha who appeared in the first part claimed to be just a small supporting role. However, in the final battle, he stepped forward to save Li Jing and Mrs. Yin. This reversal was surprising and made people look at the role of the Sea Yasha with a new perspective. The reappearance of the 8 Dinghai Shenzhen, Sun Wukong's weapon. Dinghai Shenzhen was borrowed from the Dragon King. In Ne Zaha2, the weapon in the hands of the sea monsters is actually the incarnation of Dinghai Shenzhen. What's more surprising is that he finally appeared in the image of the Golden Hoop. Does this indicate that Sun Wukong will also appear? We will wait and see. 9. Shen Gongbao's non-villain identity. Shen Gongbao himself spoiled in the film that he is not a villain. Facts have proved that with the appearance of the 12 golden threads, the prelude to the Battle of the Wind Gods has gradually opened. Does this mean that we will have the opportunity to see a more grand, mythological universe? When Madame Yin and Ne Zaha embraced forever when Ne Zaha set out to Kunlun Mountain for training, Madame Yin wanted to hug him, but Ne Zaha shyly refused. He said that there were plenty of opportunities for a hug. However, who would have thought that this would actually When the film was about to end, a series of mother-son interactions flashed back in my mind, making me tearful. This detail undoubtedly added some warmth and sadness to the film. First, Ne Zaha's Dragon Rider style. Ne Zaha stepped on the pancake and turned into a dragon rider. This scene was exciting. The theme song variation in the first part sounded again. The familiar melody gave people goosebumps. At this moment, Ne Zaha seemed to have become a real hero. The 12 Wuliang immortals and Shen Gongbao were imprisoned in the dungeon. In the last super long Easter egg, Wuliang Immortal appeared again. However, he failed to sweep his face because of his bruised face. In the end, he was imprisoned for 10 years. Because his medicine took effect, his face was restored. Sweep his face again. Sweep his failed, so the 2 apprentices beat him up again and sent him to sweep his face. But the face sweep failed again because his face was beaten too hard. The face sweep failed again. This scene was hilarious. At the same time, Shen Gongbao did not die, and he saw himself. That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching.